Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got the handsome man indeed, and I'm telling you right now, it's an Avatar day indeed. Welcome back to Saturday Morning Cartoons, everyone. Now, I'm Doug McDowell's. Next to me is the greatest co-host of all time, Avatar extraordinaire, is Ray McFlurry II. However, we called an international friend over all the way back. He's back. It's 17 episodes in, the Avatar aerialist, the man himself, the beard of legends, Mr. Ty. How you doing, my friend?
I cut off my beard quite a while ago.
Yeah, but you still got a thick beard, and it's nice.
I guess so. This is
stubble to him. He considers that stubble, I guess.
I understand, but if it makes you feel
this
any
is
better,
stubble.
yes, but we know people that
This
can't.
is
Shaved yesterday.
This is 4 days old.
Like, like look at Ray's face. Ray can
this is
genuinely,
3.5 years.
No, Ray genuinely doesn't have patches where he can actually have it all out. We have friends that are 35 and 40 that can't. Their cheeks are just look like hamsters.
Well, I'll just never grow a beard because Nick Offerman told me I shouldn't. You know,
no,
I never let it get past a certain point because he did an AMA on Reddit and he told me I need to shave when I asked him beard growth tips. So
there we go.
He actually responded to my question.
That is the official
that's my answer.
Yeah, that's your answer.
In celebration of my favorite sporting event of the year, love March Madness. Greg Gumbel, voice of March Madness, passed away this year. Mm-hmm. Tragically, one of my favorite announcers of all time. I love Avatar, so fuck it. Let's merge the two. I made this 64 bender bracket for the March Madness of Avatar. Basically, what I did is, if you guys have watched the channel before, we did 5 ranking videos of all the bending disciplines plus the non-benders. So what I did from that is I went and I took those and I made seedings, right? So all of our best benders that we ranked number 1. So we had Jinora, Katara, Iroh, and Toph Beifong. They had automatic 1 seeds in the brackets. Right?
Automatic buys, then probably.
They get a 16 seed matchup, so it's 1 versus 16. And then
okay.
Our number 2 was Gyatso, Amon, Ozai, and King Bumi. They got automatic 2 seeds. Then our 3 and 4, I put in random and then did a spinner wheel, and then seeds 5 through 8, I put like the 4th through 8th best benders, right? So okay. I just kind of,
that's like getting to the bottom of our barrels and
yeah. So what we've got here is 64 benders, non-benders, and what we're going to do.
There we go.
In the spirit of March Madness, tournament style, Dragon Ball Z. We're doing Dragon Ball Z tournament edition rules. We're not doing fight to the death shit. This is a kid show. We never saw that once.
I wish.
There's some crazy ways.
I smoke some mofos.
Azula be damned. She wanted to death. She wanted people to be gone.
Yeah. So I'm thinking tournament style, fight to like get them out of the ring type shit or subdue them. I'm not thinking it's a fight to the death type of thing.
Not fight to the death, but like who's gonna like submit the other one first? Who's gonna make the other one tap?
So essentially, a Dragon Ball Z Cell games.
I'm thinking Cell games. The what is it? The floor or whatever. The ring, unbendable. We'll say it's unbendable by the Earthbenders. There's a moat around it, and you can, because firebenders, they can produce fire. Airbenders manipulate air.
Yeah.
Waterbenders got to have something to use. Earthbenders obviously have something to use, but they can't just like
destroy.
I cannot let somebody use a loophole where Haru can just like move the floor from underneath whoever he's fighting and win because Haru fucking sucks.
Right.
So floor ring is unbendable
during a full moon.
Yeah, what time is it?
I think it's just
What's
average.
the stipulation?
I don't know.
It's like 4 p.m. on a
like
Wednesday?
we could do like Pokemon. They can Gigamax or whatever. And there's just a full moon all of a sudden. Like we can do that. But just in general, I think tournament rules.
Okay.
Fight to
knockout
first blood, knockout. I guess. Yeah, that would be
first
better.
one out of the ring.
Yeah. So that's what it is.
Okay.
That's kind of the rules. And if you y'all can see, if you want to look at the logic for the different seedings and stuff, it's all there. I did the auto 1 seeds, but I also did auto 16 seeds because again, fuck Haru. Yep. Fuck Haru's ass. He was the worst earthbender, so he got an auto 16. Fire Sage, Shyu, who the Vine Bender or whatever, and then Bumi. They all got auto 16 seeds. So
gotcha.
Other than that, it was all like a spinner wheel and what have you, that sort of shit. So
I'm pumped.
Yeah, I don't imagine we're getting through all this today.
No,
probably
there's
just
no way.
round 1 today, the round of 64.
Okay.
Because we have 32 matchups.
Yeah. Okay, so we're doing firebending first?
Yeah, so the first matchup, I guess we're going to do Iroh's bracket. He was the best firebender. He got the auto 1 seed. The auto 16 seed was random. He gets who? The Vinebender, the Waterbender?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy, like swamp monster guy, right?
Swamp, yeah, the
Oh,
Swamp
okay.
Bender.
Yep.
To me, Iroh wins easily, but who is definitely somebody that he knows. Like, if he saw who, he would definitely be like, oh, hey, what's up?
He'd be like,
Once again.
who?
Yeah, like
once again,
he was
why-
essentially
Who are
me learning
you?
about.
Who are you?
Why fight when we drink tea? You know? Oh, it's...
So, yeah, I don't know. Iroh versus who is our 1 versus 16.
Dude, he dries out that moss so fast.
Yeah, I think it's about like every other 1 versus 16 ever.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a wash.
It's a wash.
This is a
and-
March Madness, guys. We're not
it's-
getting a 16 seed to shut out.
Dude,
somebody.
Iroh probably doesn't even have to bend. He could probably just.
No, it whoops his ass. And he just, hand to hand, just spanks him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if who goes like Vine Monster, Iroh's just drying the vines out, and then he just falls out of the ring. Like, he's not even landing a hit
I don't
on
even
him.
see... I see Iroh using firebending as a way for him to move away from his attacks. Like, him, using one fist just to move away and still sliding with his sandals. Just, like, one fist of fire just to propel him away. Like, how Cyclops uses his, like, concussion... His,
Okay.
It's just like a way to put... Like, I can see Iroh being essentially firebending, but ice skating to just move away and just be like, why would we fight?
Which
Like,
that's funny because Iroh, like, we never see Iroh using like the jet stuff.
Yeah.
Like Ozai or Azula.
It's probably primitive.
Yeah, that's true. That's
probably
true.
waste too much energy. You'd rather spend time drinking tea. You know what I mean?
It's probably just like the Iroh at the beginning where he's just like dodging things by just doing this.
Exactly. So, like, I can see him doing that very nonchalantly, of just like, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, I forgot to say this in the intro, but the way we progress these matchups is it's at least a 2/3 vote, right? This is the reason we couldn't have Brad also on, is it doesn't work with an even number of votes. So yeah, so
Iroh.
3-0 Iroh, pretty easy.
Yeah.
This is where it gets kind of goofy.
Oh, sorry.
This is all random. No, you're good. This is all random, but like 2 through 5, 6 seeds, 2 through 6 are all master waterbenders.
Yeah.
You know, with Iroh as the 1 seed. I didn't do it on purpose. It was all a random spinning wheel, but the 2 versus 15 matchup, I don't really know exactly how to do the 15. Our number 2 seed is Amon, and then his matchup is the wrestlers minus the boulder. Because the boulder is his own in this.
Yeah.
But then we also ranked the wrestlers in that episode.
Yeah.
But just as a group.
As
So
a
I
group.
guess for this we could do Amon versus like 2 wrestlers maybe, to whatever
How
2.
many are
Dude,
there?
you can put all the wrestlers in the ring with
Yeah.
him.
You're gonna put all
Amon
of
is
them?
Amon is smoking. them.
think so?
100%.
Okay.
How many were there?
'Cause
4?
There were several, because you got like the twin ones, then you've got the hippo, then you've got
The underground guy.
Yeah, the underground dude.
Fire Nation villain dude.
Yeah, Fire Nation
Okay.
villain. The boulder.
You don't think they do anything to Amon though?
Oh no,
I think if Amon
he sweats.
lays eyes on them, they're immediately just cooked, because like Amon dude blood bends without the full moon. Like as soon as he
Do you
lays,
think he's just putting them in the water and it's over?
I think he's putting. I think he's so cold blooded, dude. He doesn't even use the water that's there. I think he just blood bends them.
He just blood bends them.
And, and then they're like tap.
Or he makes them
Yeah,
have
Amon
just-
really would be like Frieza in the Tournament of Power or whatever.
Yeah, because that's like the thing with Amon. Like they don't even know he's a waterbender for like forever, and like he's just like, boom, you're done. Boom, you're
Yep.
done. And then like, I feel like just to be a dick, he'd go and take their bending away.
That's funny. Yeah, Amon could be an interesting one because outside of obviously Korra's not in this bracket.
No,
No one would have ever seen him fight really. There's
No.
like Tarlok, isn't that his brother?
Yeah.
I think he's in this, but like most of them, if you're bloodbending, like most people don't know that's a thing.
Yeah, most people
They
like.
would think he's like an airbender or something. Like they
Yeah,
could think
most
he's
people don't know like what the heck's going on, and the
Yeah.
people that have seen bloodbending before,
It's not a full moon.
It's not a full moon, so like they're like, what the heck, man?
Amon could be
like,
extra fucking dangerous.
Yakone hasn't happened at this point. Like, nothing's happened at that point.
Damn.
Now, I feel like
because like Hama's the one that invents blood bending, and only a handful of people have dealt with it.
Is that not a little too OP? I feel like having blood bending, because in all reality, he could just make them literally walk out of the ring.
Oh yeah, I mean it's OP as fuck.
It's OP, but like that's
well,
that's
kind of
the
like,
power though. Like that's why, yeah, that's why they
he's
had
a water bender. So I didn't know if that we were gonna class it, because like that's like Goku fighting Krillin at fucking Super Saiyan 3 at the Cell.
Well, I think there's some people here that could possibly take on you. Like Amon or get close to it
with his blood bending though.
Even with his blood bending, but like the thing is I think so. Here's the thing. This is where this comes into play. They've seen that match now. They know that he knows how to do it, and so then they know what they're up against.
Well, then he may not. Let's think about that again. He's so calculating. He may not blood bend the wrestlers. Then even with 5, he's still a master waterbender. He may use the moat. Fuck him up, and then not show off that he's a bloodbender in round 1 because it's such an easy match.
Because Amon seems like he's so fucking slick that in the slightest, like there's 5 of them. God forbid he sweats for half a second.
Yeah, because like
those sweat beads are gonna be a problem for them even more.
Because like at this point, like if we're doing just like it's a wrestling thing, and like we don't have like their plot and their lore or whatever, then Amon's not trying to hide the fact that he's a waterbender anymore,
right? Because I feel like if you're a bloodbender, I feel like that kind of puts a huge disadvantage to every other fighter that you're going against.
Yeah.
It's like, well, can we put Korra and Aang in their best state against them?
But I mean, like, even, like, you can get into this with everybody, though. Like, technically, if Earthbenders do what Earthbenders could do, like, then that's a massive disadvantage to everybody
with the
else.
Same limitations.
Or like airbenders too. It's like, well, you're gonna bloodbend. Well, then let me just let take all the air out of your lungs instantaneously.
Right. See, that's my logic. Where it's like Ray had the stipulation, like obviously Earthbenders can't move the floor because they can.
The ring's got to be unbendable because it's
or like the outside of the ring, correct? So they can still move the stuff inside the ring.
No, the ring is like unbendable.
You can't move the floor.
But there's like a moat for the waterbenders, and there's got to be like rocks outside the ring. But the actual floor that they're fighting on, the Earthbenders would just have way too much of an advantage to be able to bend that.
So it's not like they can suck them underground and do all that.
No, they can't do that because that general is actually on this list.
Yeah, even Bumi did it just fucking like a cartoon.
Yeah, he fell back into it. Yeah, I think you would have to say the floor or the ring is unbendable.
Would there be certain?
See, I think you should have the floor be bendable, but like to get them out or whatever, you can't like the very like edge of the ring, like you can't just like throw them out of the ring like that.
I don't know
because I feel like that takes too much from the Earthbenders.
I think it does.
I don't know. I figure it's the same way you take it through Dragon Ball Z, where it's like, yeah, you could still like say fucking someone hit him with a Destructo Disc and it just hit him out of the ring. I think that could still qualify as him getting knocked out. Like if say they're on the ledge, half their feet are on the ledge, fucking Toph would just be a dickhead and just flick a pebble and hit him in the forehead to where they just trip out of bounds. I feel like they could use their bending in that capacity of getting him knocked out. I think the floor is a huge disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's piles of rubble or something on the ring,
and then maybe like they can use the rubble to like then put it under their feet or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. I can.
Well, it's like there's like obviously
I can go with that.
So there's I assume there's a moat. Obviously, there's boulders out like on the outside of the moat that they can bring into the ring. I assume there's obviously
crush them into dirt.
Yeah, there we go.
Cover everything in dirt.
Exactly. Put them in a sand pile, pocket sand. You know. I can be down for that. I think the bloodbending is super OP. If we're keeping it in, then hot damn, it's gonna be a problem. Amon's gonna be a fucking issue.
Yeah, I don't know. Like just based off, because again, I'm thinking like Dragon Ball. World Martial Arts tournament type shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think Amon's going bloodbending round 1 against some motherfuckers.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
not if we're taking out
the
lore and everything. Like
right.
that. He's just gonna be like
it's an easy
giant
dub.
like water tornado.
Yeah, it's an easy dub, but yeah, he's not going full on.
That's a 3-0 for Amon.
I think it's a 3-0. Next matchup, our 3 seed in this is Unalaq, the Dark Avatar,
Fuck yeah,
versus the Mechanist. Which, you know, there was a lot of non-benders, and they were all low seed. So there's going to be a lot of matchups like this.
So I feel like with the Mechanist, we got to let him have his inventions, right?
Yeah, let him play Batman versus the Dark Avatar. I'm fine with that.
Is this cartoon or is this Abed Nadir from Communities, the Mechanist?
Let's go cartoon.
It's got to be cartoon. That's what we were ranking.
He loses immediately.
Do we even need to talk about this?
No, Unalaq is
it's just
Unalaq is
packing him up,
roasting this man.
Yeah. This is a 3-0
immediately. He's so the Mechanist is so pissed off when he walks in. He's like, I don't know why.
Why am I here?
Yeah. I thought I was in a non-bending
He's like,
category.
I am Mr. Satan.
I'm supposed to fight Sokka. I don't know what the fuck.
It's an insult for him to be there.
Fight.
The Mechanist may jump off on his own. Like he doesn't even want to be
he's
there.
Gonna kneel down and tap
forced to be there.
He's like, first the Fire Lord made me build these balloons, and now they're making me fight a dark avatar.
What is this lore?
This is bullshit.
Just let me sell cabbages
I just
like that guy.
wanted to destroy the air temples.
Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, obviously Unalaq 3-0.
Obviously.
Yeah, we don't even need to talk about that one.
Next matchup.
This is more
Master Pakku.
This is more of a YouTube.
4 seed.
This is an interesting one.
Yeah,
13 seed Hama.
I know you two have a lot to say about this, and I don't know as much about Hama, so you guys go ahead.
Okay, so Pakku's a master waterbender, so that's the thing we've got to take into account.
He's the master at the northern water tribe.
Like at his time in Avatar, he is by far strongest pretty much waterbender.
Yeah. He's the dude.
He's the dude. So my thing with him is he probably knows bloodbending is theoretically could exist.
Sure. He's definitely strong enough to do it if
He's definitely strong enough to do it. So my thing is Hama discovers she can do it. Hama's weak at it at first. Because she has to start on it with rats and things like that until she can eventually get to people. And then, she just makes them walk, The thing is if Hama's being able to do that, then Pakku's going to be able to.
It's not like Hama was the master in the South.
Broke it. Mm-hmm. And so, even though, bloodbending is OP, I don't think Pakku would bloodbend, but I still think he'd piece up Hama.
I think so, too, because
bloodbending in the first round is still a little crazy.
Yeah, Hama being the OG, she would have to. She would have to pull it out trying to upset as the 13 seed. But it's the same type of thing Master Roshi made the Kamehameha wave. But you think about how much better Krillin does it just kind of casually. Yeah. I think that's how Pakku is compared to Hama. She was the last bender in the South, but that doesn't necessarily mean she was the strongest or the master bender. Pakku's the fucking dude.
Yeah, I can't see Pakku might throw her off so much that she doesn't even get the chance to bloodbend.
Yeah, and it's the one matchup really that, because Katara could stop her from bloodbending her, right? A master waterbender can control, can stop the other bloodbender. Yeah. So I think she got the one matchup where she can't possibly fucking upset. Yeah. There's just no way.
I think Pakku
takes.
She definitely underestimates him at first. She thinks that it's gonna be fucking nothing, and she's just gonna bloodbend his ass, and then it's it's a problem.
And then he gets locked up, realizes what's happening, and then he's like,
and then just calms his shit.
Just a cold ass. Yeah.
You hit that anime face where it's just you see only her nose. Impossible.
And then he just ice disc cuts her head off.
100%.
Yeah, so this next matchup, this is the 5 seed Yakone. Obviously, he's Amon's father, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's Amon and Tarlok's dad, also a bloodbender, versus Tyro, the father to one of the worst characters in the Avatar.
Tyro, where he's just yes, I have given up immediately.
Yeah.
I will not fight. We will sit here in prison.
We've tried nothing, and there's nothing we can do.
I don't.
Yeah. Voiced by who is it? Kevin Michael Richardson or something?
Oh, Keith Richardson.
Keith
Michael Richardson?
Maybe. It's a really famous voice actor for this dude.
Big bald black guy.
Yeah.
Keith Michael Richardson?
Yeah, very famous voice actor for
shitty ass.
I think it's Kevin Michael Richardson.
Yep.
A real famous voice actor for a shitty ass role. He can earthbend all he wants. Yeah, Kevin Michael Richardson. Yeah,
Yakone is piecing him up. Probably without bloodbending.
He's not gonna have to bloodbend. He's probably because Tyro's not nearly a master earthbender. He's a pretty run-of-the-mill average to below average earthbender.
Farming.
He's a farming peasant earthbender.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's not even a fucking competition.
I know it's completely irrelevant, but like he was the voice of the fucking big black guy from Lilo and Stitch. The agent.
Bubbles.
That's Bubbles. That's what.
Yeah.
And then he was also the Moloch twins.
Yeah, I knew that.
Did not
I
know
knew
that.
that.
Sorry. Anyway.
All right. 3-0 Yakone.
3-0
without a
Yakone.
doubt.
Next matchup, we get the 6th seed, Ming Hua. No arms, waterbender lady.
This is an interesting one.
And she is fighting General Fong, who, if you remember, was the Earth general who forced Aang into the Avatar state by sucking Katara under quicksand or whatever.
Yeah, now he was actually a pretty
cold earthbender,
Yeah.
dog. He was nuts too. Like he was genuinely like
he had that Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: he's already done it to Katara, where he sucked him.
He's like, anything we can do to win, bro.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
I'm up earthbending, motherfucker. I
That's
go to bed at 2 and wake up at 4.
Well, you
got
to think he's the one that like has basically like really in on like. I imagine he's like, what's the Dai Li guy's name?
Oh, Long Fang.
Long Fang. I feel like he's like the equivalent to Long Fang, to where he's like chaining people up with like the weird.
Yeah, I get that too.
Sucking underground.
Except he's also an excellent earthbender.
He can't do.
He can't do that move. Yeah. But I mean, he's got rubble. They've got sand. Whatever the fuck, you know.
Now,
you might want.
Ming-Hua is an interesting one for him because of the exact way that she normally fights.
Okay, speak on that.
So like, because Ming-Hua normally uses like the tentacles to where it's like almost extensions of her own body,
right?
And so she's actually like, whenever we see her, she's like a close combat waterbender a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's
which is
true.
really interesting, which you don't see a lot of. And like obviously, he is going to be much more of a ranged fighter.
Yeah, she's at a bit of a disadvantage, honestly, because she fights better in an environment where water is around her. Like a moat isn't near. It's like she can control a large amount of water, but not being on water.
Too, if there's all these rocks or whatever, and they pull them in, like the earthbenders can kind of like just bend all that rock around them to solidify them to where the water can't even get in.
And especially
That's
with
true, yeah.
how each bender is, they're gonna do it in a unique way.
And then like like what if he completely encapsulates himself in like a rock and just like rolls?
Yeah,
exactly.
You know.
Or he makes a dome.
Yeah, I could see.
I can see him make an entire dome around.
Yeah.
And before the moat, that way he's like, I'm not using the
That's
using
true,
the fucking floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think she got kind of a tough matchup because her like the tournament's like you win by putting them out, but then there was like.
Because she's
Tien
lethal.
broke Yamcha's leg. Like, you can win even if they're, like, pretty fucked up.
Actually,
I feel like she got the one matchup where the other person kind of, like, matches her bloodlust or her aggression level. Like, General Fong is in it for the win, you know?
I think Fong gets disqualified.
Why?
Or he eliminates himself by accident. I feel like he's, like, moving or doing something, and just out of nowhere there's a counter where he takes one step out of line, or he does something a little fucked up. I feel like there's got to be some disqualification based off everyone's lore to an extent.
Well, like,
you think
Ming-Hua
you would try to
would
push it?
Like they're both just like gonna do anything, and like Ming-Hua, like I think this is just a really bad matchup for her.
It's a tough matchup. Yeah, I think I'd go General
Ming-Hua
Fong.
is way more lethal for sure.
Definitely, yeah. If we were going fight to the death, it would be a little bit different.
But like just to get the other person out of the ring, I think Fong has the advantage here.
Yeah, I think so too, because with Fong, he's a weird bender. He does weird shit. He can do quicksand.
Yeah.
I feel like he would do something like she has the water arms. I feel like he could turn her water, like fuck her water up, turn it to mud or something.
Turn it to mud.
You know, I feel like he could really mess her up.
Bending or whatever that they do to like
from the
blow
drill.
up that drill. Yeah,
I think it would be something like that.
Shit, he could
in,
literally throw dirt in, and she catches it with her water arms, and he can just that's immediate. That's done. It's like Robin when he extinguishes old boy's firearms. It's like, oh, well,
yeah.
Now you're done.
Yeah, I'm going General Fong here.
I'm going General
Okay.
Fong too.
I'll give it to you.
All right,
I
that's
respect
the
it. If
first
there's-
upset. 11 seed.
If there's no disqualification, I'll go with it. I respect it.
All right, here's the next one. 7 seed Piandao,
Yeah.
Master Swordsman versus the Beifong twins.
Dude.
Because they always fought as one, kind of, and we ranked them as one. Because
I love Piandao, but like in the way that this is happening,
he doesn't have a chance.
he doesn't have a chance.
No, because he's got a blunted sword. You know, he's
He's give him a real one. Give him a sharp.
He's got to have a tournament sword, bro.
He's just a swordsman. Like, dude,
No, we have blood.
He's a
they're throwing
swordsman.
stuff like-
He's a statesman. He's
Yeah.
White Lotus.
No,
he's
fuck
like
that. We have the Dark
He's-
Avatar. We have Bloodbenders.
He's so
fuck that.
cool.
Give him a sharp ass sword and let him just fucking work.
He's so cool, but he can't win without killing them.
yeah, he
And
could.
like
he
even
could
at
kill
that, they're
them.
gonna get him out of the ring. I think.
Yeah.
before
Right.
he
So
can
give him a
kill
sharp
them.
sword.
He would.
'Cause they don't
Yeah,
have-
they would win before he would kill
They
them.
could pull
yeah,
a Titan
yeah.
from Invincible, where they can immediately have like out of nowhere, just like they slide.
Oh yeah,
the
yeah. Well,
sword-
Toph does it too.
Yeah,
yeah,
so-
yeah.
And they're the Beifong twins, literally. So they, I could see a sharp sword isn't going to help him.
It's an easy Beifong twins
Right.
upset, I think.
Yeah, like he might cut him up a little bit, but it's like they might leave a little bloody, but he's easily piecing the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
Or they're easily piecing the fuck out of him.
I think so.
He's done.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I'm going Beifong twins.
I'm going the twins.
3-0.
3-0. Next matchup, we've got Lin Beifong is the 8th seed versus the 9 seed Ty Lee.
Ooh,
Kind of a tough one.
that is
Lin Beifong a bit underseeded here, just based on how many good fucking Earthbenders there were.
Yep.
However, she is the 8th seed fighting no bending Ty Lee.
Yeah. And
now
let's
what
be
is
very-
Lin Be? Not to say this in a weird way. What is Lin Beifong wearing?
What's Ty Lee wearing?
What?
Because like Ty Lee's whole thing is like
Oh, is she wearing like her
blocking him.
chief
Is she
armor?
wearing,
Oh.
like, the chief
Armor?
armor?
I would imagine she's in like the chief armor. Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
like,
Because
okay,
it's a tournament.
so
I think
here's
she
my
would
thing.
armor up.
Can Ty Lee chi block through that military outfit?
I'm sure she
Could
find
the
a way.
chi blockers in the series? I don't remember because the chi blockers was
They
like
did.
they were like a direct correlation from Ty Lee's powers
Yeah.
or whatever.
They were able to.
Were they able to?
I like this matchup then.
But Lin has would have experience at least versus chi blockers.
Yeah, Lin has experience.
And like way more advanced chi blockers because it's like 90 years later. Like
Yeah.
of course it's like the lightning benders. Like it's an
I
industry
love
and Korra
Ty Lee,
versus.
but I think Lin wins this.
I think Lin wins.
I think it's
it.
an acrobatic ass fight. I think it's a spectacular.
As soon as
hand-to-hand
Yeah, because Lin's
combat.
got like the metal ropes
as soon
or
as
whatever.
that metal rope gets around
Yeah.
him, dude.
Yeah, I think it's easy.
Nah, Ty Lee's a fucking trapeze artist. They were in the circus. There's no way that metal rod is getting around her. There's no way. She's
I
pulling.
love Ty Lee.
She's
but
pulling
there's
a
just-
knife.
There's no way.
I know.
No way.
I understand that 100%. I'm not saying Ty Lee wins. What I'm saying, there's no say the fucking metal rod's out. She's torpedoing through that line where you see it like spiral, like it's gonna grab her. She's already too fucking quick and agile. She's already spiraling
Yeah.
through that.
Yeah.
Definitely loses.
I feel like the only way Ty Lee could win is if she's able to like just get like some of the acrobatic. Like,
If she just
kicks
evades.
Yeah.
and evades, and then like gets
Wait till you're too
and
tired.
like gets Lin right at the edge, and then like kicks her out or
Yeah.
something.
But yeah, I think it's easy though.
But I
Yeah.
think
Ty Lee.
I
Or
think
Ty Lee's
99 times out of 100, this is Lin.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that wraps up the first bracket, dude. Let me go down. Next round of 32, we're gonna have 1 seed Iroh versus 8 seed Lin Beifong. Then we're gonna have 5 seed Yakone versus 4 seed Pakku, 3 seed Unalaq and 11 seed General Fong, and then 10 seed Beifong twins and 2 seed Amon. Okay, next bracket. This is, I guess, the earthbending bracket because the 1 seed is Toph Beifong. Her matchup is Aang's son, the airbender, old ass Bumi.
Old.
He
Bumi.
got the auto 16 seed.
And he is getting cooked.
He doesn't have a fucking prayer. Yeah, I think it's 3-0 Toph and we move on.
Yeah.
2 seed Ozai versus 15 seed Earthbender, the Canyon Guide.
It's so fucked. It's so fucked.
It's Ozai.
Ozai's lightning
Listen,
bending him and dropping him dead.
Here's the thing. I think Ozai kills the Canyon Guide, and then whoever wins the next matchup just gets a bye because Ozai kills him. There is no universe Ozai
straight up
Ozai is
murked
murdering
that
it.
man.
There's no way.
Does that mean Ozai is just disqualified?
He's done, dude.
He's disqualified?
I think he gets disqualified.
Okay,
There's
finally,
no way.
Finally,
There's no way.
I've been waiting.
Yeah.
Like, so, based off everything.
Because like Ozai doesn't care about winning this tournament.
No.
He's just like all about proving how strong he is.
Yes.
And he's straight up first move. Like as soon as they say go, it's lightning right to the chest.
He kills him so fast.
Because here's the thing. You also have to think, how pissed is Ozai knowing that he's the second seed number 1 to Toph, but he has to fight the fucking canyon guy?
He doesn't even have a name. Yeah, he's so disrespected.
Yeah,
He's just like, boom, you're dead.
He's
And he
like-
also definitely didn't pay attention when they were going down the rules. So
Yeah,
he's
no,
like,
no.
what did I do wrong?
No, fuck
He's
that.
like, I won.
I
Right?
won
Proves
easily.
the point. No, he said, that's what. No, fuck you. That's why you
Okay,
died.
okay.
You're going to tell me I can't do this, and you make me
You're gonna
fight
tell
him?
me I can't kill people?
What the fuck?
There it is.
Do you know how many people I've already killed?
The disrespect he feels that he has to fight the canyon guy out of principle,
Yeah.
knowing that he's going to get disqualified.
I'm a man that's committed massive.
There's a hole
suicide.
through that canyon guy's chest
Yep.
without a fucking doubt.
All
Easily.
right. Yeah.
Some
All right.
Iroh and Zuko look through it. Like that's what happens. They shoot through and you just pan to Zuko and or fucking Iroh just.
Jesus Christ.
All
Yeah,
right.
That's easy.
So
Next matchup.
Ozai wins, but then is DQ.
He's DQ'd easy.
Yep.
All right. Our 3 seed, Suyin Beifong versus 14 seed Hakkoda. Father to Sokka and Katara.
Ooh. Suyin still wins.
Yeah.
She wins pretty handily. Yeah.
Hakkoda, I think.
He's not even a bender.
He's not a bender, but I think he could have some like cool little booby traps and
Yeah.
stuff. But
He's
like,
definitely
the only way
getting her
Hakkoda
with.
wins is if they're like you get to booby trap the ring first.
Yeah.
And here's the
He's
thing.
definitely catching her with that like war club though. Like he's
Yeah.
getting a Sokka moment with the boomerang type shit.
Now,
but she's winning easy.
Based off the lore and everything with how Sokka was as he got older, who would be a better fighter? I know this is off fucking the bracket. Who was the better fighter as they got older? Was it Sokka or was
Definitely
it his dad?
Sokka.
Right?
Definitely
Like, not
Sokka.
even
Yeah, it
close.
had to be
Yeah, like-
Sokka.
Because
Because Sokka was a master swordsman.
Yep.
He had the boomerang. He had the war club. He was like several different weapons
Yeah,
and styles.
And then he
and-
like ends up several different weapons and styles, and then he ends up like being able to like disguise himself. really
yeah. Plus his
easily,
intellect
and-
with like all of the machines
Yeah.
and different. Yeah. He Sokka easy.
Yeah. Then Hakkoda definitely doesn't
Yeah,
win.
I think
in the
Suyin
fights.
3-0 on that one.
Yeah.
Next matchup, we got our 4 seed Kuvira versus 13 seed Commander Zhao,
Fuck him.
General Zhao,
Fuck him.
the Moonslayer.
Yep. Without the moon, he's nothing. Let's be very real. Without the moon, he's still a fucking backstabbing little fuck.
Well,
He was
so
a-
this is
he was a
this
pretty
is
good
an
firebender.
unfortunate matchup for Zhao. I feel like because he's like, dude, Zhao's got like one of those mentalities.
He had upset potential.
Where,
yes,
but like Kuvira has that exact
She's Hitler.
same mentality.
Yeah.
yeah,
different.
He is a
she's
fascist.
evil.
No, it's very
Yeah.
simple. He works
Yeah.
for Hitler because he worked for Ozai. You're not going to beat someone that you work
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
Kuvira's peace.
I think Kuvira easy.
Yeah.
All right, next matchup, we got the 5 seed Lightning Bolt Zolt versus 12 seed Asami.
Lightning Bolt Zolt. Not even close.
Yeah, even Asami with like the glove and little tech and whatever.
She would have to have some way to completely neutralize lightning.
Yeah, and still,
And, like,
even
be-
then,
Be
he's
like
an adult
100%
man.
accurate with it.
Like if it
every
goes to
time.
hands, I'm sorry, he's an adult man.
Yeah.
Asami's getting put out of the ring.
Yeah.
Lightning Bolt Zolt.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Next matchup, we got 6 seed Meelo versus 11 seed, and then we ranked him, so I had to include him. 11 seed Samurai Momo from Aang's Fever Dream episode or whatever.
I don't give a fuck. Momo. And here's why.
He was a cold motherfucker.
There it is. And he got a Funko
You
Pop.
guys aren't
Appa
gonna,
had-
you guys aren't
Appa
gonna 2
had-
on 1 let
Appa had-
Samurai Momo beat an actual bender, are you? This
I will
is
make a-
Meelo.
I
Meelo
will make a
farts and he's
pact.
done.
I will not vote for Samurai Momo if we do not let Cabbage Man go through later. Please, Cabbage Man has to fucking lose later.
Like there's like I'm gonna be realistic.
Okay,
with all
as
of
long
these.
as we
Wait.
can be realistic.
Hang on. Who's he fighting?
I have no idea.
we can be
Yeah,
realistic.
Is he fighting fucking Samurai fucking Appa?
Yeah, I
It's
think.
different.
Let's be realistic then. Samurai Momo suffers from the same thing Piandao suffers from.
He's
It's a
not a
tournament.
bender.
It's a tournament sword.
Yeah.
He's not a bender. He he's cold with the blade.
Yep.
And whenever that blade's not sharp and you're not trying to kill, you're at a big disadvantage. So Meelo gets it for sure. But
Well, I've heard that a dull sword is more dangerous than a sharp
I
sword.
believe that's a kitchen knife.
That's what the medieval guy said.
I believe that's a kitchen.
That's like off of the Bad Friends podcast
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah. It's a
Oh.
bit off of there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't
dude.
know. All right, next matchup. We've got the 7 seed Ghazan, the lava bender, member of the Red Lotus,
Yeah.
versus 10 seed Zhao, who is the bald mustached airbender. The one that has the bit where he's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I know why my head's shaved now.
Yeah.
Um,
Ghazan.
Ghazan wins handedly, and he gets an auto bid to the Sweet 16 because his next matchup was Ozai, who's DQ'd. So Ghazan is on to the Sweet 16, and that's that bracket. Let me run it down. Was that not?
No, we have.
Oh, we have one more.
we have
Sorry.
8 and 9.
Okay, we've got last matchup: 8 seed Sokka versus 9 seed Airbender Kai, boyfriend to Opal Beifong.
I think Sokka takes this
Yeah, no,
one.
without
Yeah,
I
Kai
think this is
is
the first one where you have a non-bender take down a bender.
Kai is an athletic airbender, but he's not particularly a good airbender yet.
Sokka-
Not a
Yeah.
good airbender.
Sokka is
Sokka's
too
going to
close.
outsmart him.
Sokka-
It's an 8-9 for a reason. Sokka has the 8 seed for a reason.
Sokka took down the Fire Nation. Kai can kiss my ass.
I'm good putting Sokka.
I think Sokka wins that one.
Yep, Sokka wins.
Without a doubt.
And that's the bracket. Let me run it down.
Yep.
We got round of 32. We'll have Toph Beifong versus Sokka. We will have Lightning Bolt Zolt, 5 seed versus 4 seed Kuvira. 3 seed Suyin Beifong versus 6 seed Meelo. And then Ghazan gets an auto buy because Ozai's DQ.
Ozai's,
So,
he put a
that's
hole
it.
through someone.
Next bracket, we've got the 1 seed Katara versus the auto 16 seed, the Fire Sage that helps him out in the
In like book 1.
Yeah.
episode,
Yeah.
like,
yeah, when he goes to meet
4.
Roku or whatever. Yeah. Katara
Without a
wins.
doubt.
Katara.
Yeah. All right, next matchup, the 2 seed, we've got Monk Gyatso versus 15 seed Jet.
Jet's dead.
Here's the thing. Here's the
It was
thing.
unclear,
So
first
is
of all.
Gyatso.
That's true.
Let's be very real. Hang on. And so Gyatso
No,
died way
you're
before he
right.
did. So technically
Neither
Jet
wins.
based off
They're both DQ'd. You're right. Moving on.
Okay,
Uh,
so
Jet
if we
wins.
have this fight,
I think Jet wins. I understand.
you think Jet wins?
I do. Strictly just because he was cool as fuck.
He gets a pie to the face and then blown out of the ring.
Yeah, I think Gyatso does like an air punch and just very gently knocks him into the water.
Dude, I feel
Nah,
like
dude.
he throws the pie first.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Gyatso couldn't even survive the Fire Nation, man. He's not surviving cool ass.
Bro, he took out
I
so
know,
many
just
juiced up.
just for the
His robes weren't even burned, dude.
No.
His robes are still perfect 100 years later. How dare you? No, Gyatso wins.
Gyatso.
for
Yes,
sure.
100%.
For sure.
100%.
All right, 3 seed Zuko versus 14 seed the Lieutenant, the hands first in command to Amon from Legend of Korra.
Zuko.
Yeah.
Zuko.
I think Zuko
Definitely
struggles,
wins it.
though.
It's definitely a fight because let's be clear, the Lieutenant is like Nightwing, dude. He has the Screezma sticks or whatever they are.
Yeah, chi blocker.
He's a chi blocker. He's super fucking athletic. Zuko's cold with the blades.
I think
and a
Zuko
firebender.
gets his bending taken out and takes him out with blades.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh yeah,
With
because chi
blunt-
blocking. Yeah, he's
with
definitely not
blunt
athletic
blades?
enough to avoid. Yeah. When it comes down to hand, I think Zuko takes
Oh,
it for
without a
sure.
doubt.
Yeah, but he does get chi blocked. He's
I
not.
think
He's
I
not
think- I think
firebending
Zuko
long.
starts out firebending and ends up getting chi blocked and has to end up
Right.
hand to hand or
I'm
like
with you.
blades him.
Piecing
with
him, he hits him with the nastiest Popeyes combo. Hold the coleslaw, dude. Like he hits it. Zuko hits him so dirty with a fucking roundhouse kick.
Freaking Zuko, like as soon as he gets that chi block, just right behind the head, blue mask comes
100%. I was in my head.
Yeah.
I was just like, no, it's over with. You see one blade, he goes, just takes it apart. You're like, oh.
That's great.
I think Zuko, but I think that one was. I think that gets close to being an upset.
And that's
Yeah.
one of the coolest fights of the tournament for sure. Going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Zuko there though. Next fight, we got the 4 seed Iki, Aang's daughter, the Airbender, versus 13 seed
Zhu Li.
President Zhu Li, one of the smartest people in the entire world in Legend of Korra.
She is smart. I
Does she
don't
have
think
hands?
she's beaten
I
Iki.
don't think she can beat Iki in any way.
Treating this the old way. Nerds don't got hands. Beat that nerd up.
Yeah. All right, moving on. 5 seed, we've got a single Yuyan Archer versus Combustion Man. And I think this is an actual conversation.
Yeah.
Because Combustion Man gets taken out when Sokka nails him with the boomerang.
And the Yuyan archers
Literally
can
don't
hit a
miss.
fly.
They do not miss.
They do not miss.
And-
That's their whole thing.
And as cold as they are, like, they're shown in the show as being perfectly able to be non-lethal. You know? Like, they trap Aang, the most
I think they
elusive
put a
character.
blunt, like, just like, you know, like one of those, like, plunger arrows
Yeah,
on.
okay,
And
yeah.
then, like, as soon as he goes to shoot, just boing right there. And
Yeah.
he blows himself up and blows himself right out of the ring.
Yeah, I like that. Because, yeah, as soon as
Okay.
the fight starts, I mean, it takes one arrow to the forehead, and he can't
Do anything.
fireman anymore. Like, or combustion bin anymore.
And like, he's too, like, because Combustion Man could easily hand-to-hand them.
yeah, definitely.
He's got too much pride, dude. He's shooting.
Yeah.
He's shooting that sparky boom boom.
Yep, I'm down. Yeah, I think
I respect
Yuyan Archer takes it because Combustion Man blows himself out of the ring
Yeah.
after. Yeah.
Team Rocket style, dude.
Easy. Next one, we've got 6 seed Zhang, Master Firebender versus 11 seed Varric.
Yeah, Zhang takes him.
Is there any amount of money Varric could pay Zhang to take a fall?
Now Zhang doesn't like fighting.
That's true. He is very.
But does he have the respect enough to take
And he doesn't like firebending unless he absolutely has to.
I think he'd be disrespected if he asked him to take a fall. To do, like, how much money would it take?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because dude, Zhang's already known as like the deserter. Like,
Yeah, he has no honorability
I think
left.
Zhang maybe just walks out of the ring
But
and
he's in
refuses.
it- but
Like
he's
he
in
does.
it-
Varric doesn't
Zhang
even have to pay.
refuses to fight?
Zhang refuses
Oh.
to participate.
No, he's in the tournament for a reason. So he obviously understands that he has to fight when he goes in. Like, this isn't like they're in their
Well,
held
maybe
against their will.
this is like against
he
their
does-
will tournament. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because he does fight in the or like the Liberation of Bossing Say.
Only when he has to, though.
Well, let's say this is a has
and
to
he's in
thing.
a tournament. Where he
okay,
has
it's a
to fight.
has to. Okay, then Zhang wins.
Whoops his
Well,
ass.
yeah. I mean, is there any amount of money Varric could pay him to throw, though? I don't think he would refuse to fight.
I don't. Think,
That's the only thing Varric could do is offer him money. Or something,
I don't
you know?
think Zhang would cave to money.
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Like Zhang lives in like a little hut in the woods. Like, what's he doing
That's
with
true.
money?
He's got
Out of principle.
a cult or whatever. All right, next one we have got the 7 seed Tarlok, the Bloodbender,
Yeah.
right, versus 10
Tonraq.
seed Tonraq, father to Avatar Korra.
I think it just goes without saying that the Bloodbender will win.
Yeah, Tonraq's cold. Like when he tries to kill Zahir with that icicle spike punch,
Yeah,
that's a dope fucking moment.
that's a dope move.
But he's
I don't
not
know
a
if Tonraq
particularly
can-
strong waterbender.
'Cause, like
he's
he's a strong waterbender, but I don't think he's an exceptionally smart waterbender.
there. We go. Okay,
Like
better way to put
like
it.
brute
Pakku
force?
and things like that. Yeah, he goes through brute force, so he might actually not even realize that he's being blood bent right at first to be able to even try to break it.
Yeah, and
Ooh, I like that.
yeah, he may not even be able to break it. Who knows if his strength level would be able to overpower it? Because,
Yeah, I
like,
don't know.
Pakku versus Hama, Katara versus Hama, sure, but
Well, and like, because bloodbending is like a very in control thing. It's not like a brute force thing. And like, you even think about the way that Katara water bent. Like she's like not Katara, but Korra. Like Tonraq and her, they're just like brute force waterbenders.
right? Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't think he's got the control. I think he loses.
Yeah, I think Tarlok wins it.
I think Tarlok wins.
8 seed Suki, obviously leader of the Kyoshi Warriors, versus 9 seed, very underseeded in my opinion, Bolin.
Yeah.
Lava Bender.
I think
Badass, basically Blake Griffin of Legend of Korra with earthbending.
I think
Damn.
I think Suki maybe can take Bolin.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Time out. That was, hey. That
He's
glass,
huge. He's a pro athlete in
glass
that.
shattered in my head
Yeah.
where I went, that wasn't a joke. He genuinely, that wasn't like Ray just doing a bit. That was like, oh, that's the Blake Griffin.
That's Blake Griffin. dude.
100 fucking percent.
I think Suki, like, Because, like, you know how, like, Bolin is so, like, goo-goo over women?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think Suki, like...
She plays it up.
I think she, like, flirts with him a little bit and then, like, does that same
He
crap that she does on
underestimates her.
Sokka
Yep.
and, like,
Yeah.
puts him to the ground, like, right out of the ring.
I like that.
Because I think Bolin's way stronger.
Oh, yeah,
but I
yeah.
think Suki tricks him.
I think he would be tricked by a beautiful woman.
Sokka
Yes.
in the background goes,
That's my
lady.
girl.
That's
yeah.
my lady.
Yeah, I like that actually. I'm
fine with it.
I'm good putting Suki. I hate it,
Based
but
off
I'm
that
good
logic,
with it. Yeah,
Like, don't get me wrong. I think, like, if it comes down to actually throwing hands, I think Bolin wins. But I think he gets tricked.
he definitely would get tricked. Yeah.
I don't even know if he would win though, because I feel like as a Kyoshi warrior alone, she could piece him
but
up.
there's not, like, stuff to, like, jump on, like, you know, she does in the prison break and stuff like that. There's not really a lot to evade. She's got to, like, she's literally got to grab his body and throw him out of the ring.
Yeah.
Baby
I feel
guts.
like maybe Sokka plants the seed before they fight, and he was like, "Hey,
Flirt with him a little bit.
like Suki, like Bolin, Suki said she likes you, like she says you're cute." And then he goes out there all flustered, and she puts him down, Sokka style or whatever.
Especially, like, she goes out there, like, without the makeup on.
Yeah. I'm good with Suki. All right, let's run it down. We've got the round of 32. Next video, we'll have 1 seed Katara versus 8 seed Suki. 5 seed Yuan Archer versus 4 seed Iki. 3 seed Zuko versus 6 seed Zhang. And 7 seed Tarlok versus 2 seed Monk Gyatso.
Fucking A, dude.
Fucking A.
Oh, dude, this next
Got
video
one.
that we do is gonna be.
It's going to be a
intense.
good one, dude. All right, last bracket. We've got the last bracket here.
Oh, I
1
think.
seed Janora versus 16 seed Haru.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna say? Haru takes this.
Haru whoops that.
Yeah, I don't see any way Janora can
Everyone
overcome
knows
his
Haru is
brute
the
force,
upset.
his sheer power. The aura of Haru when he comes in the ring will just knock Janora out.
Yeah.
Haru.
No, Janora takes
Yeah,
this.
Janora wins.
Yeah,
Without-
without a doubt. Without a sweat. Without
Dude,
any
she like
effort.
spirit worlds him or something.
Yeah,
She cripples him mentally.
He's never seen an earthbender before, or an airbender before, so he's lost. Yeah. Janora takes it. Next one, 2 seed King Bumi versus 15 seed. I don't know if I spelled his name right. Monkey, the leader of the Rough Rhinos.
Oh yeah.
Is that the guy?
Yeah. Yeah. This is not even.
No, I
that's
think he's a
not fair.
firebender, but King Bumi's putting a fucking hole through his heart if he wanted to.
Yeah, Monkey is the one person in the Rough Rhinos that can actually firebend, I think.
Mhm.
But like, and then they have like all the cool weapons, but Bumi is like
They got the sheer shoe or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool, but
Bumi toys with him. 'Cause
Bumi
Bumi's crazy.
fucks on him, yeah.
Bumi's
So he's
like,
just doing dumb shit around to like, because Aang's laughing.
dynamite.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Aang's
yeah.
laughing in the bleachers and there's like goofing off and shit, like 100% Bumi.
Yeah.
And then the first punch, if anything gets close to Bumi, he's like, oh, and just fucking knocks him out.
Exactly.
Bumi's like,
I will fight you,
it's like,
Exactly.
hands behind my back.
Yeah, he just fucking earthbends with his nose or whatever.
yeah, he's like, I will only fight you with my knees. And he's and just a flying Jorge Masvidal just knee to the fucking head like Ben Askren just.
All
Jesus.
right, well we
All
got
right, next
Azula
seed. We got
versus
the 3 seed
Boulder.
Azula and 14 seed the Boulder.
All right, so can we talk here?
Yeah, Azula
Because
is disqualified.
Azula's getting DQ'd
Yep,
again, I
she
think.
100% puts a fucking hole through that man.
Does she kill him, or
Without
can he
a doubt.
fight the next round? Will
Nope,
he recover in
There
time?
is a hole in his chest as well. She is.
I don't know. 'Cause
He's a pro athlete.
Azula's.
She sets him on fire.
He's huge,
With
though. You
blue
don't think
fly-
he can tank a hit?
I don't think the boulder's gonna get.
This isn't
Come
the
back.
Canyon Guide. This
No.
is Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
No, it's Mick Foley.
It's Mick the Boulder Foley.
So,
I wholeheartedly believe that Azula goes nuts and sets him on fire with the blue
I don't
fire.
know though, because at the beginning, like Azula's so smart, and maybe she just like really wants to win this tournament.
Yeah,
Maybe she like lightning bends him and hits him in the like the foot or something.
I feel like she would definitely incapacitate him, but not kill him.
yeah,
Like,
she might like cut a leg off.
She definitely
or,
wants to advance. I
or
feel
like incinerate his leg. Okay, let's give this to Azula and say she doesn't get DQ'd here. She's probably gonna get DQ'd later on.
Okay,
I like that.
I'll give you that. If she makes it to Zuko,
I like that.
If she makes it to anybody that gets like pushes her limits.
I like
I
that.
respect it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
taking Azula for sure, but yeah, moving on. Number 4, we got the 4 seed Tenzin, Master Airbender versus 13 seed his sister, Waterbender Kaya.
Ooh, Tenzin.
Yeah.
Tenzin takes it.
Yeah.
Tenzin takes
Kaya
it.
had a pretty cold moment when she fought Zahir. He did win, but she had some
was
cool
cold,
ass
but, dude,
waterbending moments.
Tenzin
But
is
Tenzin fucked Zahir up, and then Zahir beat Kaya in that fight.
Yeah.
So pretty easy, I think.
pretty. Yeah,
All right.
pretty.
All right, next seed we got 5 seed Pali, the combustion bender from Legend of Korra, and then 12 seed. These guys were an auto bid because they were the best ice benders. They were not even on our top 10 waterbender list. I got an auto bid because I needed more people for the list. 12 seed, both Desna and Eska.
I think this is an upset.
You think this is an upset?
I think this is an upset.
Okay, let's talk on it.
So
Both of them?
you got
You definitely
both
got both of them because
we
we
got-
got Beifong twins. We got to have Desna. And
We
Eska.
got 2 at one time, and they're actually pretty cold waterbenders.
Yeah,
Facts.
they're.
As far as like moving.
Isn't their
themselves
dad
around.
Unalaq?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're.
And they're pretty like crazy, like as far as like being able to move around.
Yeah, remember they like traverse the ocean. You
Yeah.
remember how they were like on the water
And like skating and
Skating,
stuff like that, and like
yeah, they're a
just
really
such
crazy
cold
level.
ice benders. I think it's like almost the same thing as Combustion Man, where they like get
It's
like
a disadvantage.
tiny shard of ice. One of them gets that thing.
easy,
and-
yeah,
It's over.
easy. And plus, even if not, like they're just bending water under them and fucking
and then like
evading
her
as much as they
limbs
can.
and,
Yeah,
like,
it's
locking her in
it's
place.
really.
I think
it's GG's.
it's just a hard matchup for police.
It's an unfortunate one.
It's
Yeah.
one of the first upsets of the.
Hey man, the 5-12. That's what's always an upset in
Yeah.
March Madness. That's
Yeah.
like statistically, that is the one with the most upsets all time. So
Hell
it
yeah,
makes
dude.
fucking sense.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, I'm taking Desna and Eska too.
Fuck yes.
All right, next one: 6 seed Mako versus 11 seed May. Mai, did I say it wrong?
Mai.
Mai.
Oh, I think Mako.
Yeah.
Just
Mako
because
is
Mai can't bend.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
And she wasn't that cold of a fighter. Like,
Dude, okay,
Knives
she
were
only
dope.
wasn't that cold of a fighter
Wouldn't
because
see
they
it.
couldn't kill people, dude.
Yeah.
She would have been cold with those shurikens, dude.
Yeah.
so well, then does that mean she's disqualified? Do you think she tries to kill somebody?
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
she
she can
kills
kill
somebody.
Mako at
No?
all.
Okay.
No, Mako's also pro athlete. You know, you got to think about that. To be pro bending, like they were physical
The ref-
specimens
Hey,
and
The
great
reflexes
fucking
got to
bender.
be so quick.
John
Yeah.
Wall broke his leg walking down the stairs. All right, pro athlete, schmo athlete. All right.
Yeah. No, you're right. 7 seed. We've got 7 seed Opal Beifong versus 10 seed Zahir.
Zahir, I think, actually, on this one.
Another upset.
You think so?
I think Zahir
Let's
takes
talk on
this
it.
one.
Because
Yeah, just-
we originally we ranked Opal the number 6 airbender and Zahir the number 11 airbender
Yeah.
originally.
This isn't coming down to an airbender thing. I think this is coming down to he gets in close enough to grab her.
Yeah, he hand to hand, like he was in prison for his, like how dangerous he was as a non-bender. You know,
Because you got to think,
Yeah.
like, he's taken on Tenzin,
hmm
like not too long after he's learned bending. Opal's not near on that level. Like,
Yeah, I
it's,
think you're
it's
right.
the hand to hand, not the airbender part
Yeah,
of him.
I think
that's
it's
why
an
he was so
upset.
low on the airbender list, because like he didn't really embody an airbender.
hmm Yeah,
I think he gets in, like as soon as he gets a hand on her,
yeah.
she's done.
Because once he got in close with Korra, like he was fucking Korra up, like hand to hand. I think Opal's not even close to Korra. Yeah, that's a good upset. I think Zahir over Opal, even though Opal was ranked way higher than him on the original list.
Yeah.
That's a good upset.
I think
Yeah, well, because it tied us make a good point where it's not we're going off the best airbenders, it's going off who's the best fighter.
it's the context of the tournament.
Yeah.
yeah, I like that.
Damn, 2 upsets in
two
one
upsets.
bracket so far. I'm
You
down.
know what? This is the last matchup now.
Oh my goodness.
We got
dude.
8 seed, the Cabbage Man, the
Hang
Cabbage
on.
Merchant,
Now hang on a second.
Cabbage Corps founder.
We obviously understand what happens.
but Long Feng is smart. Long Feng knows that Cabbage Man props up the Earth Kingdom economy. Without Cabbage Man, Bossing Say falls into chaos.
How does winning this tournament help that though?
The money.
What
he
if
wins in the
Long Feng?
tournament-
What if Long Feng just like promised to fund him? Because isn't Long?
But what if like Long Feng, this is a play to like get Cabbage Man more publicity, to sell even more cabbages.
No,
because Cabbage Man is the
listen.
greatest athlete of all time.
But listen to Cabbage Man. Cabbage Man doesn't want to be there. He wants to get eliminated first so he can then go sell cabbages to the people there watching the fights.
I respect that.
Because he just wants to sell cabbages.
Here's the
He
thing.
doesn't want
You
to
gotta
fight
take
at
this
all.
seriously
He doesn't know why we ranked him on our list and
so
included
obviously
him.
fucking Cabbage Man can't win. But I want to point
I
out.
don't know if there was a reason.
You promised
Fuck,
me.
fuck, I tried. There's the thing. This is the only thing. You gotta set yourself up, Ray. This is on you because we've had I don't know the craziest fucking 16s going against the ones, and we have Cabbage Man.
It was random.
What if
at number 8?
It was
what
random.
if Cabbage Man is a secret bender?
I don't think he is.
God damn
I don't think he is.
But let's
does
think
he
about the
eliminates
economy
himself.
for a minute. Okay, I know Cabbage Man.
I think he eliminates
loses.
himself. To go sell
Cabbage Man
cabbages.
loses.
I'm just genuinely surprised that even though it was random, that he was number 8 on the fucking. Like, he
was
that.
the number 1 on the list because you motherfuckers were idiots. So I had to include
am not
him.
an idiot.
I had to include
Cabbage
him in that
Man,
echelon, and he
without
randomly got a really
Cabbage
good
Man,
seed.
the Avatar world falls apart.
No, he's literally essential because Korra made him essential because Cabbage Corp is like the biggest fucking corporation in the world. But
yes,
but
he's not. He's the goat.
he wants to go sell cabbages. That's what he wants to do.
a fight.
He doesn't want to fucking
I do
punch
agree-
Long
I do
Fang.
agree.
But he wants to sell cabbages, so therefore, if he gets more publicity, he's like seen as a hero. And like Long Fang knows this. Long Fang's smart. Long Fang wants the Earth Kingdom to
Why
prosper.
would Long Fang not want to win though?
I agree with Ty
Long
that it can be
Fang
for
wants
publicity,
the best for the Earth Kingdom.
but I definitely understand that
He's like the hand of the king.
No, the amount of publicity alone of just being like, "Do you hear fucking Cabbage Man's in the goddamn title?"
This is a before Kanye West went crazy like marketing mode.
There's no social media.
I'm taking Long Fang.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
sorry.
No, Tyler, you're 100% right about the publicity, but think about this. There's no social media back then. So think of how crazy it is that you
There's newspapers.
Yes, but think about how crazy it is immediately that you're like, the headline, Cabbage Man in the tournament, number 8 seed. Like, that alone is enough publicity.
But then whenever he wins...
No, that's all he needed. That's all he needed. He just needed that.
That's right. Just being included.
All right,
above.
2-1, Long Fang over Cabbage Man.
I do want it on
fine
the
with
record.
that.
I do want it on the record that I agree with Ty that the publicity stunt is fucking genius. But in the newspaper article alone of Cabbage Man enters tournament number 8 seed, people would be like, "What the
I was
fuck
never,
is going
I was never gonna keep that promise of not trying to defend.
I don't
Cabbage
even
Man.
remember what were we talking about earlier.
Momo.
Oh, Momo.
Yeah, I was never
Yeah,
gonna
he-
keep that promise of not.
Yeah,
trying to defend
I still don't
Cabbage
think he
Man.
would have won, but
Oh my goodness, dude. That's
I thought I could get something out of it.
Ray. Give us the.
Oh yeah, that was the final matchup. So,
Yeah.
all right, next video we'll have the round of 32. It'll be 1 seed Janora versus 9 seed Long Fang, 12 seed Desna and Eska versus 4 seed Tenzin, 3 seed Azula versus 6 seed Mako, and then 10 seed Zahir versus 2 seed King Bumi.
I got it. You ready? I got you. Azula finds out that Zuko's in the tournament, tries to kill him, disqualified. Cabbage Man takes her spot. There you go.
Oh yeah, can we put Cabbage Man in for Ozai?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
I tried my hardest.
Absolutely not.
I tried my hardest.
Oh no.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, what if we have a play-in bracket for
For
that
who?
Ozai's spot where it's Cabbage Man versus Samurai Momo?
No.
Samurai Momo wins 100%.
No. Can't do it.
Momo still sliced.
I can't do it. I can't give you another
Okay.
chance.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an incredible episode of Saturday Morning Cartoons. This has been the first March Madness episode of the Avatar entirety of this franchise. I am Doug. He is Ray. That's Ty. Drink plenty of water. Be safe, and we'll see you guys again.
And eat your cabbages.
Hey, what happened? Why are those squiggles on the screen?
Those are called end credits, Patrick.
And credits? But I don't want it to end!